We're back at it again out here making food at the pit.
Ooh.
Now today we're going to do something simple because, you know, with Memorial Day coming up, 4th of July is not that far away. We want to give you some ideas to take simple foods and make them into something a little more spectacular, shall we? So you can see we've got some frozen patties here. We've also got some pre-made patties that are 85-15s. We're going to be using those today, but come on over here to Frankencart. Let's show you some of the things that we're going to do that are a little strange. So I bought some variety of mushrooms, and these are absolutely fantastic. These are chestnut mushrooms. I thought they were really cool. These, I've never been able to find these before, but I found them now. These are lion's mane mushrooms. And we're going to be using those as well, and whatever these are. I'm not really sure what they are. The package didn't tell me what they were. I haven't identified them yet, but I don't care. They're going to be yummy. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut these up, and I got to get my bowl here, so let me go get the bowl real quick. Get this. We're going to use this thing, I think, because we're going to cook these in butter and make sort of a topping for the burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't, not for all the burgers, just the ones that want it. So a lot of times with these kinds of mushrooms, and I've used these before, I just for the life of me cannot think of the name of them. So type in the comments, let me know what they're called, because I forget.
Mushroom.
Mushroom, yes. Chestnuts I've actually never cooked with before. Lion's manes I've never cooked with, but I've had them, and they're absolutely phenomenal. So we're going to just be dicing these up really fine, making this cool sauce and cooking them in butter. That's all we're going to do. Like I had a burger actually Friday night that had a lion's mane mushroom on it at a new place in town, and I was once again blown away by them because it had been a long time since I'd had lion's mane mushrooms. Still got to find wood-ear mushrooms. I can't get those anywhere in town. But anyway, so we're gonna cut these up pretty fine, and then we're gonna put them in butter, and we're gonna put that on the grill. Just let the butter and everything do its job on there. Have a little sass, a little topping, if you will. Let's take a look at these chestnuts. Now, a lot of times with most kinds of mushrooms, the stems will be a little more earthy flavored, let's just say it that way. And because I don't need a lot of volume out of these, it's more about just using the top. So we're going to pull them apart, and we're going to put these on. That one don't have no top, so he gets out too. So we're going to avoid having that earthy flavor for those that only kind of like mushrooms. I personally don't care, but there might be some that only like sort of mushroom, so we'll give them sort of mushrooms. Not too hard to prepare. You just got the top off, and we're going to cut them up. They almost look like little portobellas, kind of in a way. But these are the chestnut. I'm speaking Pokemon. Yeah, leave it to me, huh? Leave it to me to speak Pokemon. Chestnut roasting. If we're cooking our Pokemon. No, you're not doing that. Excuse me. Just the tops, please. I'm not saying it the other way. Does not belong on YouTube. Just the top. There we go. Come on, you get out of there. A little bit of stem, but that ain't gonna hurt nobody. So this is pretty easy. We're just gonna cut them up, make them into little bitty pieces so they'll cook real quick, and they'll mix all the flavor together. Get cooked in the booters. Wait, how do you say it again? That one still holds true today. It's still funny too.
I can never find a clip of it.
Yeah, you'd have to look up probably Big Brother, Otev butter. Probably be the one I
I have no idea what season that was.
I don't remember what season it was either, but that's probably how I would try to search for it. These actually held quite a bit of water from when I washed them, so I always try to wash my mushrooms. Might end up actually being a little bit mushy, but that's okay. And last but not least, this one that I'm not sure exactly what it is.
A mushroom.
Yeah, thanks. I know it said variety pack mushrooms, and I said, yep, it's got lion's mane, got chestnuts. Good enough for me. Oop, missed one. Get back over here. There we go. All right, so those are all cut up. So we got to go over and get the grill going. We got the charcoal chimney all loaded up. Should be ready to dump into the grill. Let me grab my gloves. Gotta have gloves. Because I don't like burning my hands for some reason. I don't know why that is. So we're probably going to do what we normally do and put about, like half of this with the heat. So we can get, sear the burgers and then move them over and let them be in a little bit more like the warm zone instead of the danger zone.
Danger zone. We're just saying danger zone.
Danger zone. There we go. So we're going to have to let this warm up for a few minutes and we'll start cooking some burgers and we'll show you that in just a bit. Alright, so we got all the mushrooms done. We got an onion chopped up over there because some people like onions on their burgers.
Me.
You are one of them. Yes, you are. Now we're going to go on to the second crazy burger, or unique burger, if you want to say it that way, that we're going to make. It takes that, and it takes that. So we are going to make peanut butter and jelly sauce to put on some burgers. I think you are absolutely insane. I say, you know what? You are absolutely right. Now we're not going to put this on all the burgers because I've never made these before, and I can't imagine what they're going to taste like. Now, I've had peanut butter burgers in restaurants before.
I love peanut butter burgers.
They were fantastic.
Especially you get some runny egg on there.
Exactly, like an Elvis type of burger, huh?
No banana.
No banana.
Might do so. Save some of that peanut butter.
Might have to taste test the peanut butter.
Save some of it so I can put that on there. I'm not a jelly fan.
Well, okay, you want it separated.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. We'll do that later. We're going to get about equal parts of the peanut butter and equal parts of the jelly. That's pretty close, right?
Sure.
Lick the spoon. There you go.
If I do.
We're just going to mix this up. Now, again, if I was going to make all of these burgers be peanut butter and jelly, I'd be making a whole lot more sass than this. But I'm only going to do a few because, like I said, I don't know if everybody's going to like it. I don't know how it's going to turn out.
There's only a few of us here, too.
Yeah, there's only 5 of us here right now, so we'll just make like 2 or 3 of this stuff on it. But that's literally all it's going to be, is just mixing peanut butter and jelly. Now, the theory behind this is, of course, peanut butter is a little bit sweet, a little bit salty. You got the nuts, everything tastes good. Jelly is sweet, and a burger is kind of savory. So the goal is to make sweet and savory go together, but not necessarily in that order. So I've got all of our mushrooms on there, trying to warm them up with the butter in there so they'll cook down. In the meantime, I am going to get some of these burgers going because we are getting hungry. Hungry. So I'm going to get a couple of them started. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them over the hot, sear them for a few minutes until they start to get color to them and that. And then we'll move them over to the cooler side just so they'll stay warm and continue to cook until they're ready to be cheesed. Because everybody likes cheese. Stick around. So here we got one that's about done. I got some cheddar cheese melted down on it. It's ready to go. And I am going to take a dollop of this peanut butter and jelly mix. And I want the peanut butter to heat up and kind of get melted on there a little bit, so it gives it that good, excuse my bad camera angle, sorry about that. There we go. We're going to let that melt on there for just a minute or two. That burger should be done by then. And we're going to give it a taste test in just a moment, so stick around. Here we go. This one's been cooking for just a few minutes with the peanut butter and a jelly mix on it. We're going to put it on one of these funny looking buns that I picked up. They were from a local bakery and they were on sale. They're Bolilla la la bala something. That is a funny looking bun as far as I'm concerned. We got a couple more burgers that are just about ready to come off or get their cheese and then come off. I'm going to put that one over to the side for just a few minutes. That way I can concentrate on what I'm doing. We'll move one of the colder ones over there, get it heated up. Let's go see what we got. Now this is going to be as plain as it can be, just with the peanut butter and the jelly, the cheese, and the burger. I'm going to have to set this down so I can cut this, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, take a look at that. That stuff just running on. I don't know if these are the best bun choices. They're hard to cut. I warmed it up on the grill a little bit, but that's all right. We're going to try this thing out and see what it tastes like. Ooh. I actually really like that. Just as I imagined it. There's a sweet, there's a savory, a little mild cheddar cheese, just to give it that creaminess. Lick it right off your fingers. It's fantastic.
Mind if I don't?
No, you don't have to. Go ahead. Give it a try.
Oh.
See what you think. Messy.
Really warm.
Hey, like it?
Mm.
Pretty good?
Mm.
Yeah. So the butter's melting incredibly slow, unfortunately. So I think I'm going to cook these last two, get them over to the side, get that on there so this will cook up. Once that gets cooked, we'll have a couple of burgers to try. And I think I'm going to try those with that mushroom deal. I'm going to use a Munster cheese on it, see how that goes for it. But I think it's going to be really good. So we're going to get a couple of these burgers done, and we'll try that out once we get that hot. So that's all we got for this moment. We'll see what happens in the next clip. All right, so I got a bun on here. We're going to freshen up just a little bit, give it a little heat, a little warming. This stuff's gotten nice and melted down. We got it going pretty good. We're going to try that out. I got one that's got double Munster cheese on it. I'm going to move a couple of these burgers over just to get them cooking because we hungry and we got to eat. By the way, we're seasoning the burgers with just a all-purpose seasoning. I didn't make any rub or anything like that for today. This is something you can buy at the store just to jazz up your burgers a little bit. We're gonna go put this on the table over here. Grab the burger quick. Put that on there. And then we'll get some of this goodness over here. I'll use a slotted spoon so I can leave the butter behind to let the rest of it cook a little bit more. But just to get an idea. Put some of that mushroom sass on there, huh? Looks pretty good to me. You can see how that stuff nice and cooked down in the butter. Not grilled, but very nice. And these buns don't like to cut very well. I should have used the other knife, but that's okay. Nice medium well burger. Let's see what it tastes like. I love mushrooms. They're so good. It's phenomenal. And if you want to add ketchups and mustards and mayos or anything else to your burgers, onions, lettuce, everything, you can put on what you like. But just having it alone with those 3 different kinds of mushrooms on there, the Munster cheese, a little bit of seasoning on that burger. It's absolutely great. Well, we're going to wrap things up. We can get inside, get to eating, enjoying ourselves. We hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much for being here. Like, share, subscribe, ring a ding the bell notification. Comment below, let me know what you think of any of the things that we made today. Or maybe ways that you dress up your plain old burgers on the grill. You know, jazz them up a little bit, see what you come up with. If nothing else, just try things, see what happens. Until next time, gang, we made burgers with funny stuff on it. You can do it too. See you next time.